a husband crossed the line when he left his wife at the airport. The husband explained they had about 15 minutes until boarding started, and his wife insisted on going to Starbucks, which was on a different terminal. He told her she didn't have time, but she didn't listen. He waited as long as possible, but when the gate agent was about to close the door, he decided to get on the plane, and the wife did not make the connection.
Yeah, throw the whole wife away. First of all, he was going to visit his daughter. So when the wife decided to go to another terminal with 15 minutes to board the plane, she made him make a choice between her and his daughter. So there was just a trip planned before. She overslept, so they already missed the flight. So this is the second time that they're going to try to see his daughter. So when she decided that she was going to delay or just take her sweet time like the plane was supposed to wait for her, then he did the right thing and he got his butt on that plane to go see his daughter.
I'm done. I broke up with you. I'm done.
What?
Yes.
Are you serious?
Yes.
No, are you serious?
Yes.
Say it again.
I broke up with you.
Okay.
It's quite refreshing to see men treating women like women have treated men for decades, and then see them cry and complain. Here's the universal rule. In relationships, women want to be loved. Men want to be respected. If she cannot give him the respect, any man worth his salt will leave. Watch this one at your own risk. You might want to turn down the volume.
You need to get your carry-on bag. Fuck off! Hey ma'am, where are your bags? Okay, go ahead, ma'am.
When y'all file for divorce, it's over.
Yeah, because usually guys don't strike
y'all
first.
not emotional like that.
Nah, so whatever it was, what could it have been? Right.
There's two reasons why a man leaves his wife or files for divorce. Number one is another woman pushing him to do it, okay? Or number two is something real foul went down.
Is that a toddler throwing a tantrum? Because that's exactly how 3-year-olds behave when you don't give them candy. I mean, this girl just ensured the entire plane gets to see what she's really like. If this is the level to which she can swoop down to, imagine what she must have been like in public. I don't blame the guy for breaking up with her in a plane.
What I'm going to be doing is starting an argument with Quan and then throwing my engagement ring out the window, you guys. Like, I know this sounds crazy. I was even second guessing myself because things get serious today, okay? You guys know how hard Quan worked to get me and my beautiful engagement ring. I'm about to head inside, get Quan, and then we'll be on our way. Oh, you got it, Rissa, you got it. That's all you want to say, just to dismiss me, right? Look at me when I'm talking to you.
Babe, I'm driving. I gotta pay attention to the road. Why are you grabbing my face?
Because you're just ignoring me now, and it's rude.
I'm listening to you. Every time I talk, you say I'm not listening to you. So I'm not talking, I'm listening to you. What do you want me to do?
I don't even want this anymore. Like, for real, that's really how I'm feeling. Like, okay, this ring. You don't care, right? This ring.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Feel it.
Bro, I just threw your fucking ring out the window.
That's how I'm feeling.
The ring that I bought you, you just threw it out the window. Oh shit, mom, for real.
Where are you going? He is living right now. Oh my god. He's really on the side of the road. Oh my god. He's really looking for the ring right now. He's pissed.
Yo, word two, get out the car and go find the ring.
Huh?
Get out the car and go find the ring.
I'm not finding the ring. I can't find the ring. It's in the bushes somewhere.
Yo, Rissa, get out the car and go get that ring, please.
Okay, and what if I don't?
If you don't go out and go find that ring and get that ring, I'm done with you. I am done with you. I'm already done with you. Like, yo.
Alright, babe. Let's just not take it there. You don't have to be done with me. It's just a ring.
It's just a ring. All that money I spent on that ring is just a ring. That's how you feel about it?
That's not a prank. That's disrespect. The woman who threw the ring out the window needs to be sued for the cost of the ring by the man. If my understanding is right, he's the owner of the ring. So if she really threw away the ring, then she threw away his property. and I'm thinking he could file a theft charge against her. Maybe grand larceny? I hope he got the ring back. Even if he didn't, he probably saved money in the long run. Cheaper to lose the ring than be married to her and have all the expenses that would have come later, including the divorce.
He told me we're going out for drinks, right? Why we pull up at a Starbucks?
And what's wrong with that?
I got dressed like this to go to Starbucks?
Yeah, I told you it was gonna be a casual date.
Does she even know what casual mean?
A casual as in getting drinks. So I dressed in a whole dress, heels and everything.
Okay, so.
And we're getting coffee? You think I deserve a coffee date?
The way you acting, you don't deserve no goddamn date.
First date should be
sorry.
casual.
Do you not comprehend who I am, what I look like, and you think that I deserve a coffee date?
The coffee date was to get to know who you are.
Get to know somebody before you go on a date, because this is not a date.
Don't do this. Don't
This
do
is a cheap date. Their drinks are like $5.
Girl, Starbucks costs more than alcoholic drinks.
You want to take me home?
No, I'm taking this.
I look like this.
And you can get any other day, right? Just like you said, you can get any dude to come and pay for your meal and take you out and wine down, right?
Yeah, but where they at?
So if money's no option, then why aren't we going on the date?
One, you trying to put me on blast. Like, you got your phone out filming this interaction right now.
I've never had a grown man take me to Starbucks for a date.
You never had a grown man in general. Because, you're acting really unappreciative. Like, you expect me to take you to some 5-star restaurant.
You're not serious. Are you?
Go and get out.
Oh, now you worried about a date after you done belittled this man. Why don't you go call all the men that you claim will wine and dine your unappreciative ass?
If we think about it, marriage was not developed or instituted by man. It was made by God not only for procreation, but to show the beautiful relationship between a man and a woman. The reason why things fail is because man has strayed from the God-given explanation and definition of things, and marriage is one of them.
I have a question, because this has happened to me multiple times.
All right, I'll be more than happy to answer it, but just to be clear, I'm going to tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. Okay?
Okay, so start talking to a guy and he says all these really nice things. And then after months, it's like they wake up one morning and they're like, changed my mind. And they just kind of quit talking. And you're like, what just happened? I have no idea. Like, what is wrong with me? Does this happen to everybody? I don't know. I'm totally confused, but I don't want to do this anymore. It sucks. I'm done. Like, done. Like, put me out the pasture. I'm done.
All right, let's address it. And let me start off by saying I mean no ill will. I'm just trying to help you out and answer your question. And I'm going to be brutally honest with you, even though, as I said in the beginning, it's not what you want to hear, but it's what you need to hear.
The worst thing is that the only type of men modern women want these days are the ones who are economically and financially attractive to them. Economically attractive men? Naturally, it's not all. Those women are also demanding that men be over 6 feet tall, well endowed, have an athletic build, and make that 8-figure income.
Another hoe playing victim in a chaos she created.
My husband is manipulating and emotionally abusing me. When my husband and I first started dating, we had this deep conversation about cheating. He told me, clear as day, if this ever happens, I need to know straight away. If you tell me and it only happens once, I think I could forgive you. And honestly, that stuck with me. It made me feel like, okay, if I ever screwed up, at least being honest would matter to him more. Fast forward 5 years and we're married now. I slept with a coworker, so I reminded him about how he said he would forgive me if it only happened once, if I was honest. And do you know what he did? He laughed. He was just there on the other end of the phone laughing. Then he told me that he never meant any of it. That he only said he'd forgive me back then to make sure I'd confess if I ever cheated. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. It felt like I'd been set up. I get it. I broke his trust. But at the same time, it feels like he broke mine too.
He broke my trust. Bitch, you cheated on your husband. As usual, women are always the victim. Jesus Christ. What happened to common sense?
It's time for men to evolve with the new times. It's not hatred, and it's not being unkind. It's a matter of survival. It's not about revenge.
Men get paid higher statistically.
I would argue that women get paid less because of choice, not because they're women.
I'm not necessarily saying it's because they're women, but I'm saying it's the point we've gotten to, that it is.
But it's because of choice, is what I'm trying to say. I would argue women have an advantage in those fields. For example, if a woman wants to go into STEM, a job that's heavily male, they're going to get an advantage with affirmative action because they want to bring women into the workforce in those fields.
They want to bring women into the workforce in those fields, and they do try to bring women in, but after you get into the field is the problem.
What's the issue?
The problem is everyone that surrounds you. You get massively discriminated against.
It's not necessarily that you're being picked on for being a girl. No, you're getting the equality that you wanted. Now you're getting treated like a guy, and they're on you just like a new guy that comes into the circle. The thing is this: women want equality, but they don't want to deal with the consequences that come with equality. And that means you're going to get hazed just like the guys that come into that same job field.
Don't keep up hope that anything will change back to what it was. It won't. That ship has sailed. Be strong. Be at peace. Be men. And you know what? With these declining marriage rates, modern women could change this overnight.
All right, y'all. Question is, why are men saying no to marriage? Good question. Let's get into it, family. Number 1, perception of the loss of freedom. I pray that none of you guys choose a spouse that makes you feel like you have to lose yourself in order to be with them. Number 2, fears about potential divorce. Number 3, unwillingness to make the sacrifices that marriage requires. Number 4, men today can get the benefits of a connection with a woman without commitment. Thank you, modern dating. Number 5, there is not a lot of messaging about how marriage actually benefits men. Based upon what we see in media, it seems like it's just a contractual agreement that benefits women. But we know there are some benefits, and there are some strong male voices in the men's space have and still advocate for marriage. Again, y'all, I know this ain't popular, but I do believe the enemy is at work in our marriages and in destroying families, and I don't want him to win.
The only time in life a relationship is of value to a man is if it is with the mother of his children for the purpose of raising those children in a safe, kind, functional environment. To do that, you need a woman who is nurturing, selfless, pure, youthful, and loyal. If you even manage to find a woman like that in modern society, you still should not marry them. Live together, but offshore your assets and place them in the custody of a family member you can trust. If the woman will not commit to this agreement in place, even when you are providing for the needs of the family, then she is the wrong person. Thanks for watching Man Reacts. Show us your love and support by liking this video, sharing it with your friends, and subscribing to the channel. Support us and help us spread support for men around the world. Do comment and share your thoughts. We're always up for a healthy debate and discussion.